You evolved into becoming, honestly, a foodie destination based on your crab cake. And I ain't even going to talk about your crab cakes. How about that? I mean, everybody else talks about it. I'm going to talk about
Koconut shrimp.
This is the part where I'm going to feature number 5. Number 5, I've offended some of my sponsors. You're number 9, 8, 7. My top 4 aren't even sponsors. 2 of them I've never mentioned on the radio.
But these are your favorite
These are my favorite.
Are they in
so 5 is the 5th favorite in order.
That's just wrong.
I tried to put them in order. See, everybody's mad at me if they're not number 1.
But
when I tell everybody what number 1 is, nobody's going to argue.
Alphabetically.
You know how I did this?
Can you tell me what number 1 is? Because I have not.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So.
Or we're going backwards?
Well, I didn't want to offend my friends at the Beaumont in Catonsville, but I needed to do shows all month. So I made their fried lobster like in the 20s, but I had dinner. I had a steak there last night. Like, it's a top 5 restaurant that we go to. I've only been eating there a couple of years. My number 1 item I've been eating for 20 years. My number 2 item I've only been eating for maybe 10 years because it didn't exist. My number 3 item is a place that I'm famous for. I'm known for this place.
Okay.
But the item on the menu, they did not even serve meatballs 10 years ago.
Right.
Like, literally didn't have a meatball on their menu. They were an Italian restaurant without a meatball.
That's got to be a meat.
I'm not telling anybody.
Very mysterious. Very mysterious.
I know nothing. I'm like Schultz. I know nothing.
Right.
I want to do in this segment, and we're going to do Africa, and I want to do more. But this, to me, and I don't know why I even ordered it when I came in here years ago, and I fell in love with it. And I love your crab cakes. You know I love your cream of crab. I already had a bowl of cream of crab soup today. I was going to feature that as part of the cream. I was going to do cream and Maryland crab soup every day for a month. And then at some point in the spring, I'm like, I love the pretzel at the Philly Pretzel Factory. I love Indian food. I want to feature it. I love my Thai place, but it's not a place that's a sponsor, Fujisan. I've never put a picture up. I made it number 19. Do you know how many times I've ordered Chinese food from Happy China in Hartford? I get it once a week. I love it so much, but it's not like something I feature my shrimp and broccoli there. I just wanted one time to take care of all my sponsors and feature something. At Costas, I featured their Oysters Rockefeller because their cream spinach is to beat the band. It's phenomenal. And people go to Costas for crabs or crab cake, or they get this or that, or they got their thing or whatever. People come here, and I'm looking, I got my every person gets a crab cake in here.
Without a doubt.
Is it 80% tables, 75% get a crab cake? People come in here.
I would say that crab cakes are probably close to 90% of our sales.
6 people at a table, 5 get a crab cake.
Yes.
And that's what I see when I'm physically in here.
Now, locals will get something else because they come in multiple times a week. And you can't eat a crab cake all the time.
Not your crab cake, too big. I can't eat anything else.
So it's the locals that come in for the burgers and the wings.
My wife loves your burgers.
The Wednesday night specials that Eric does, you know.
And the specials are great. I mean, but where does this emanate from? Because you have told me about this 3 or 4 times. Once a year we talk about this and I eat it. Because I just think, like, so many places you go and get fried shrimp or shrimp. It's a Cisco breaded thing in Margaritaville. It was made in a factory somewhere in Kansas, and it's been frozen for 3 months. And it's good. It's fine. And then they give you some mango sticky sauce or some cocktail. It's fine. This is a labor of love for your business. It's not a huge food cost thing. You probably don't make a fortune on it, but it is unprecedented. Number 5 on my list, and when you hear the top 4, I got other sponsors mad at me because it's number 5. But I love your coconut shrimp, and I just don't know anywhere else where I can get coconut shrimp in other places, but it's going to be frozen. It's not going to be what you do. And I don't even know how you came up with it or thought about it or why you even keep it on the menu when it's such a pain in the butt item, but it's just so delicious.
We used to have the frozen breaded shrimp on our menu.
Well, you ain't got us anymore.
And it was good.
Now you talking,
but
I'm
then,
gonna eat. Right?
at some point, the quality of it went down, and we weren't happy with it. And so Eric decided he was going to do his own. So we thought, because we're a tropical kind of, Key Westy
was the
bar,
theme
right,
fit.
the parrot, all that.
So this is because of your
shrimp would be
parrot.
really
Literally,
good.
that you have coconut shrimp. Okay.
So we started doing our own, and
the rest
it
is
took off.
history.
The rest is history. And then the raspberry jalapeno sauce is one of our wing sauces. So we didn't want to do the typical orange marmalade that most places sell with it. So we decided to use our raspberry jalapeno sauce.
Does anybody complain about the raspberry, or do people eat it and say, I've never eaten a shrimp like this in my life? Which is this is raspberry jalapeno sauce. This is a very similar sauce to what they do on the chicken and waffles at State Fair, one of my other great clients over in Catonsville. So they do literally, it's a little more jalapeno, a little more spicy than your sauce.
Well,
With waffles, it has a little hit.
Do you know what we do to make the sauce? We roast our own jalapenos first.
Nice.
We put them
No
on
wonder
the
this tastes
grill
good.
and cook them down. We do literally everything from scratch from that sauce. When the peppers are cooking, it smells so good in here.
Let me just say that 5, being the 5th, number 5, 5's a good number in this town, Ness. Brooks, Joe Flacco, 5's a great number. So,
There you go.
You've given her
We'll take it.
given her a good
I'm
number.
going to be honest with you. The only reason you're number 5 is because you were closed a couple weeks ago. I couldn't do the show here.
And you knocked it down 2 numbers,
Well,
or
what I
what?
wanted to do was feature my clients and friends in the top 10, because I mean, you all have one thing that I love, right? So I did the show last week. Thursday, I did the show at Fadley's, and I featured fried oysters. I'd never had a fried oyster in my life.
Oh, my God.
She flash fries these with
Fried oysters are great.
I mean, they're outrageously delicious. So I featured that at her place. Friday, I was at Pizza John's. I did not feature the pizza, although the pizza's unbelievable, and you know that. I featured their cheesesteak.
I haven't had their cheesesteak in a really long time.
It is delicious.
When you get it to go, do they wrap it in paper or do they stick it in a box?
They wrap it in paper.
Oh, I love that. That makes such a difference. I
really
recently got a cheesesteak from somewhere for my crew here.
And it didn't get melty?
It was just in a regular carryout container. And I grew up with the old school sub shops that wrapped it up, wrapped it in the paper.
Right.
And something about that, just, I don't know if it makes it taste better or it's just a memory that I have, but it just
Well, they
tastes
make their
better
own
to me
bread
that
there.
way.
It's about Scratch Kitchen. You have so little space here. Pizza John's, when I tried to explain this to JB Jennings the other day, Wendy Bronfon from Curio Wellness, who's really underwriting the 27th anniversary. I sent her home with pizzas and cheesesteaks for her family. She doesn't eat meat, but her husband does. So I sent him home with all the food, and I said to her, this is like a Scratch Kitchen. And she's an operator. She runs Foreign Daughter and Curio. She's a brand officer. At Pizza John's, they have a television right above the counter that runs 24 hours a day, a 12-minute feature on them making their bread, their dough.
Oh, wow.
It shows them cutting the potatoes. It's a video showing their operation. Nobody knows that because you go to Pizza John's, you don't stare at it. Wendy sat there, she's like, I could watch this all day. She loves operations. Brian Billick's like that too. When I took Brian over to Pizza John's,
Interesting.
Mr. John over there took him through the kitchen 15 years ago when Brian was with me all the time.
Yes.
And Brian just is like, I've never seen an operation like this. You know how Brian is, So on Friday I did that. Monday I was at Costas. I did Oysters Rockefeller, which they're just phenomenal. I also love their Crab Imperial. Don't tell anybody that makes crab cakes this, Mars. I love Crab Imperial. And I am partial to Crab Imperial in some weird way. That, if I get Crab Imperial, I like that more than I like crab cake, even though it's wet and sort of different, but I love Crab Imperial. And I did the mushroom with that. Yesterday, I did Slanch and Cooper's gumbo. Have you ever had their gumbo?
I have. It's very good.
So I'm just doing my favorite, and they're known for their burgers, right? I mean, they're a burger place, right?
Yep.
And they have a great fish taco. So the things that, the crab cake is your signature thing, the 11-ounce. Her mom's hands were 11 ounces. I got to get that in here as well. But these other items that you put on your menu, a lot of other places don't take their side. We do pizza. We do crab cakes. That's all we do. I think that the amount of love you put into the other things on the menu here and specials, that's what does make people stop by, because everybody knows about the crab cakes here. And I'm bougie with you. You know this. I never eat your crab cake in here. I take it home.
You take it home.
I take it
and
home.
You make a Burke's muffin out of it.
Well, you know why?
Oh, that's right. I was here when you
This is
revealed that.
because when I'm here, I love your Greek salad. I love it. I love your coconut shrimp, and I love your cream of crab soup. And now I have just admitted that probably the last 6 times I've been in here, I've gotten the exact same thing every time. And I take your crab cake home with me, and I do exactly what you know I'm going to do to it. By the way, since we got together last time, I was up at Cooper's in Timonium. They have a Growls next door, supermarket.
Yep.
And I went in there, and they have my beige English muffins. I knew about the regular English muffins, and I knew about the sourdough. They do a brioche.
Oh, a brioche.
My next Koco's crab cake to go, as everyone should come over here and get them to go.
An English muffin, brioche.
A brioche English muffin. They were on sale, and I didn't buy them 2 weeks ago. I went to Cooper's. I told you I was there last night eating the gumbo. I walked in at 6:58. Growls closes at 7 o'clock. I screwed myself. I didn't wind up getting the brioche. I'm hoping Safeway has them. So I want to get. I will leave here today, and I am getting brioche bay, the bay
I'll
muffins.
supply the crab cake.
And it'll be fantastic. And I'm sure it will be. I saw Liz making it fresh over there. But your coconut shrimp. So was this Mom's or yours or?
No, this is Eric. This is Eric. Yeah.
My dude. You know, like this is
like
just
I
a
said,
phenomenal thing.
we
How long
used
has Eric been here as a chef?
Eric has been here. Well, he started very young. His mom came in here as a customer.
He's still young.
And yeah, he's still young. And he used to come in as a teenager though, and help take out trash and and do things. You know,
that's
odds and ends things.
That's a cool evolution.
Yeah.
And now he's made the number 5.
And I would say he's been with us 10 years. I haven't looked lately back.
And some of your stuff that you are big sellers for you are his innovations, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He has added a lot to it there. He is added a lot to our menu.
Man. He's humble. He didn't tell me.
He's so humble.
He wouldn't even come on.
No, I know. He's the shy guy.
Well,
he loves to make people happy through food, though.
By all means, if you've ever had a Koco's crab cake, you know about it. You'll be back. Get the coconut shrimp. Get the cream of crab soup when you come in. Get a gin and tonic for Marcy, but just don't get the tonic because she doesn't care for the tonic so much. She prefers the gin. And get these coconut shrimp, but get crab cakes to go. We're here.